We are currently learning new games. Every class I try to teach at least 3 or 4 new improv games and give them ample opportunity to practice those and learn the rules. Every improv, even though improv is a very free type of theater, it does still have rules, and every game has its own. So we are taking time in class to learn how all those go, at the same time trying to incorporate character and obviously wittiness all into the same bundle. Oh my goodness, yes. I'm very excited to see them do Whose Line. That's like one of the classics from even from the TV show. That's where they get to incorporate lines that the audience gives them, and they have to introduce them into the scene as if it was something that their character would just naturally say or do. And oftentimes the audience is just incredibly creative, and so it's a challenge for the audience to think of those. It's a challenge for the actors even more to be able to intertwine your dialogue, your lines into the scene, and it always makes for a good time. So I love that game, and I'm very excited for the students to get to play it. I hope so. I mean, we got four talented actors. You got Andrew Ducharme, Jason Borey, Tiana Saroche, and myself. We've been doing this for a very, very long time. Jason and I started Completely Stranded, I think it was 17, 18 years ago. So we've been doing this quite a while. So all the things that the students are learning and kind of trying to encompass all this new type of theater. It's not your typical go through rehearsals, learn your lines, get your blocking. This is all very much entirely made up on the spot. So you have to train your brain a little bit. So hopefully having the troupe here will inspire them a little bit, show them how we do things, and maybe just give them a little bit more courage just to go up and do it. They're a very talented group, so I know you're gonna have a good time. It's awesome. Oh my gosh, it's awesome. It's taking both worlds. So it's taking this group that I have been with for so long and I just know so well, and just to bring them on and just watch them, like you said, mentor. The question earlier was talking about mentoring, and so it's wonderful to see how they just immediately, they're all teachers and they're just wonderful people, and so they immediately take the time, and if they see something in one of the students, this happened last year, they'll pull them to the side and be like, man, I really like how you did this, kind of like work on that some more, or they'll encourage them a little bit if they're seeing that they're nervous. So it's like all of a sudden you have 4 teachers all teaching you improv right before we do a show. So I think it's a really good idea to have them here just to strengthen and build up the students a little bit. And it's fun for us to get to play with new people. We play with just the 4 of us all the time, which we absolutely love, but it's nice to bring in this young blood and kind of like see how creative they are. And they take things in ways that we don't even necessarily think about. So it's awesome. Wild. Something I originally, when I first started college, that was my goal, to become a theater teacher, theater professor, and that was the idea, and who knows where that was going to take me. And then life happens, like, different things happen. You get married, you settle down, you have kids, you find out that you don't live in a huge metropolis area where there's just theater opportunities left, right, and center. And so to be able to come back here and to be able to teach, and at this stage in that black box theater is just mind-blowing. It's been an absolute trip. I'm having the time of my life. I love spending time with the students. They make me laugh every single class, and it's great to see the ones in this group. We have students, that aren't theater majors. We have ones that have never done theater in their entire lives, and so to see them to be able to take those steps forward and be bold is incredible. So I'm having an amazing time. Oh, quite a bit. That's a good question. Quite a bit, actually, on all aspects. The ones that are a little nervous and a little maybe self-conscious about, man, am I able to do this? I've been there. And every performer, if you're true to yourself, can say that we've been in those spots where we're like, I just don't know if I have the confidence to do this. And then the ones when it happens and you see that light turn on in their eyes, or they do a scene and it just goes so unbelievably well, you know that feeling that they're feeling, like just that exhilaration. It's like if you equate it to the sports scene, like, you won, you got the final shot, the buzzer beater, you just made that three-pointer that won the game. When you do a scene that goes perfect and you just feel like, and the audience is just like eating out of the palm of your hand, it's an amazing feeling. So to see them start to be able to realize those things is awesome, because I'm like, man, I've had those opportunities, and it's brilliant to see that they get to do it as well. To laugh. 100% come to laugh. You get to see Completely Stranded, which is fantastic. We don't do a ton of shows around anymore. We'll be at the Strand a couple times a year, but those tickets are a lot more than $5. So for $5, you get to see us perform, and you get to see some really wonderful talent. I mean, like I said, these students, we have a couple theater majors, we have a psychology major, we have an environmental science major, we run the gamut of all sorts of things. So and that's the great thing about improv. You don't have to be just a theater major or someone who's studied theater arts your whole life. You can come in with whatever background that you have. If you're willing to be vulnerable, if you're willing to have some fun, kind of like be okay if people laugh because you're being silly, that's what you're going to see. You're going to see these students take the bold step, be super, super brave, and come up here in front of an audience and do something that many of them they've never performed. So you get to see that firsthand, and I promise you, you're going to laugh your butt off. It's going to be awesome. You're literally going to be rolling on the floor. Last year we did it. We had an absolute wonderful time. We had a good audience. I'm hoping to even increase the audience size this year. You're going to have a lot of fun. Please come and enjoy. Give these students the opportunity to see what it feels like to perform in front of a packed house. Like I said, some of these students have done theater in the past, so they kind of know what it's like to be in front of people. A vast majority of those students, this is the first time, hopefully not the last, but the first time that they will ever be on the stage in front of people. So give them a full audience. Give them the ability to respond when you guys laugh. Give them the ability to be able to have to pause because you're laughing so hard, or know that something's like, man, okay, they really like this type of character. I'm going to make this character even bigger. On the spot, you figure out as an actor how to do that, and how to, like, when you're working with an audience, you become like symbiotic with them. Give them the opportunity to be able to experience. So please come out, have a good time, laugh, and then like leave with your cheeks hurting, but give the students the opportunity to be able to perform for you, to be able to give you a good evening.